And you're probably wondering, well, if I'm editing and mastering my film in 24 frames per second, but I'm shooting in 60 frames per second, how does that work? And basically what you're going to do is you're going to interpolate your footage. So even though you're shooting, let's just look at this, you're shooting at 60 frames a second, so every second there's 60 frames. You're going to be putting that into a timeline that is only 24 frames a second, which is going to allow your linear editor to, or non-linear editor rather, to stretch that footage out. So I don't know how the best way to explain that is, other than like, you know, like if you shoot a 10-second clip of slow motion in 60 frames per second, it will end up being 24 seconds in your timeline. And you'll just have to go, I don't know what you're going to be using, like Adobe Premiere or Final Cut Pro or DaVinci. They all have different ways of interpolating that footage. In Premiere Pro, you know, you just have to go in and tell it to assume the frame rate you want. I don't know about DaVinci's Resolve, so you know, the main thing is that you capture the footage correctly. You can always do your research and figure out how your nonlinear editor wants you to interpolate the footage to get the desired result. But if you don't capture it correctly, none of that is going to matter.